Well, good afternoon, good evening, and hello to all of you folks across the country and around the world. You've tuned in to Grassroots Talks. And like I said a couple of weeks ago, I've got a surprise for you. We've got a new show called The Hype. Now, I don't know a whole lot about it, even though I've interviewed this young man quite a few times. But, since I'm older than dirt, I'm not going to always get it anyway. So why don't y'all just take a second and say hello to our newest youth host, who is the host of The Hype.
Hello, everybody. I'm John Wayne. How you doing?
Did you say John Wayne?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many times have you heard jokes about being John Wayne?
I say this is about the fifth time, sixth time.
Okay. Do you know who he was?
No.
Okay. John Wayne was better known. His nickname was the Duke. He was a white guy who was the most popular actor for about 40 some odd years. Okay. Did a lot of cowboy stuff mostly, and they called him the Duke. I think he was a redneck, but we're not going there right now. And if you talk about hype, yeah, it was way too much hype for him because he really wasn't that great of an actor. So what can your audience expect from you on The Hype?
Well, today we got some Rich Homie Quan walkthrough. That's a song you may like. We have a few other songs.
Okay. So can you say his name again so us old people can hear? What's his name?
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan. Okay, so y'all better Facebook that if you don't know, and then you know. Now, what does he do? He rap, he sing, he dance. What's his thing?
Yeah, he rap, sing, make music. He's popular in our culture now.
Popular in your culture. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and tell us what's the song that you're fixing to play, and I want this audience to be able to comment on that later by sending me an email at flashbks@gmail.com. I know y'all gonna probably forget that, so just go on and go to us on Facebook at Grassroots Talk. But keep on going. Now, what is this? What's the name of it?
It's called Walkthrough. It's with him and Problem.
Him and Problem. What kind of problem?
Problem's a LA rapper. He's a little new. About like 3 years new.
Oh, okay. Is he any good?
He's all right. He's not one of my favorites, but.
Okay, being the hype of this show, how you gonna handle all these fans you're gonna be getting?
Y'all gonna have to start following me on social media. You can follow me on Snapchat at Benji Chasing. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me everywhere.
Okay, now let me rephrase that again. Once everybody start following you, you can't even go outside your house without girls running you down, where all the guys want to be like you and all the girls want to be with you. How you gonna handle this fame?
I don't know. That's for the future to tell.
Okay, so go ahead and play the song for now, and let's talk about it afterwards. Okay, go ahead, hit it.
All right, here you go, everybody.
Okay. Well, now that was interesting to say the least. Now, I don't have a clue what he was talking about other than a few little minor vulgarities there. But what was the song really about?
Well, just like me, like if I get famous or not, I'm gonna be feeling like the man when I walk through. So that's the kind of reason why I played that song. It's kind of inspiration.
Now, I think I heard this guy before. Is he the one that made that song, My Nigga, My Nigga?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought, okay?
Yes,
Now, where do you see him in the next 5 years? Is he going to be a legend like some of the other famous ones, or will he die off?
Well, if he keep making good music, he'll be more successful. But for now, it's for the future to tell.
Well, let's pretend like we got a crystal ball. Now, you the hype. Is he hype or is it a real deal?
Yeah, he's the hype. He's got to make. I say if he make better music, a little newer stuff, he'll be right there.
Okay, yeah, because a lot of artists, they get stuck on that one type of music, and before you know it, that music done went out of style, and they ain't going with it. So, let's just take a look at where we go to next so that we're able to continue our show. Now, tell me about this next song that's coming up.
Oh, well, this is Wiz Khalifa. He's talking about having fun on like a Friday night, just staying out all night, having fun with your friends, partying and stuff.
Okay, speaking of friends and third wheel, there was a young man that just tried to come into the studio with the glasses on. Can you go get him for me, please? Ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing, we're actually developing the show as we produce it live, right here, live on Grassroots Talks. Now, you know the thing about Grassroots Talk, we're going to talk just about anything, okay? We're not controlled by the FCC, so therefore can't nobody tell us what to do. Hello, young man. Why don't you just go ahead and have a seat for us? We're going to ask you something, okay? You can't tell us your name. Okay, scoot over a little bit, get him up in here. However, we live here on the radio right now, okay? Now, I see you walking around with headphones, so you kind of a hip and a cool dude, right? Okay, now, there was a guy that was just got through playing. What was the song?
Walk Through by Rich Homie Quan.
Mm-hmm. Now, the first time I heard him, he sung a song called My Nigga, okay? I actually liked that song because I understood what it was about. He was talking about loyalty to a friend. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Do this young man have a future, though?
Well, I believe, yeah, he does, because he's just been in, the years and stuff, so, rapping, he's been trying to get here, so that's it.
All right, now I'm going to scoot over and actually hit this other piece. I'm dying to find out from you young people. Is today's music better than it was in the old days, in my day?
No, I think I like your music better.
Okay, that's one opinion. What about you, sir?
Nah, I just think it's the new version of hip-hop.
Okay, you can't fade too far because I really want our audience to be able to hear you. So you think the new version of hip-hop is better than old school songs?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, I'm not going to go back too far because I'm sure I would lose you. So I'm just going to go back into maybe some of the strongest era of rap, and you can tell me an artist that's better than, let me just start right here, Tupac Shakur.
I know about him, so yeah, probably.
So the guy that was just playing, he's stronger than Tupac?
I'll be honest, really, no, he's not stronger, because Tupac has been in the game, for years, and basically every time he spits bars he's, basically speaking the truth, like Dear Mama or Hail Mary, that's what he's been basically about.
But you acting like you know what you talking about. Okay, hold on. But that youngster that was on there, ain't that youngster talking the truth too, though?
Yeah, I just think he's not on the level of Tupac. Tupac was more of a lyricist, and he knew how to use his words right.
Okay, so the guy is not hype. He just ain't at that level yet.
Yeah, I think in a few more years he'll be there. Perfect.
Okay, can y'all tell me anybody that's on the way up right now that our audience don't know, but they need to look out for him?
Well, look like my man Drake is making a storm across the world, so hey, you may want to look out for him.
Drake?
Yeah.
Okay, you know who he is?
I think, to be honest, I really think it's Meek Mill. So that's about to pop up out of nowhere. So yeah.
Now let me switch to something else because I couldn't get the battle I wanted. I think that there's some female rappers that's a whole lot stronger than dudes. What y'all say about that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because females, they know how to use their words way better than guys do, in a way.
Yeah, but females, they want to talk about snapping their coochie and all that, though. You know, that they got to use that to be able to get people's attention. What's up with that?
Now, not all female rappers don't do that. Like, for example, Honey Cocaine, she doesn't basically talk about that stuff. She basically talk about she's like a female Tupac. I'll be honest, like that.
Really? What'd you say her name was?
Honey Cocaine.
Do you have her in there?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, so we're going to find out who that is and see what's going on. Now, our show is being brought to you by GRCN Connecting Communities, a nonprofit organization that is designed to assist youth in their transition from childhood to adulthood, and also Flashback Academy. You might want to visit their websites and find more about what they do. So, what's the next song that's coming up?
The song I'm going to play for you is Staying Out All Night by Wiz Khalifa. Here we go right here.
Get it closer.
I'ma drink so much that I can't make it home. So would you take me home? Yeah. I had so much champagne up in the club. I ain't come up here and I ain't looking for love. I'ma leave all my problems out on the floor. I'ma drink so much that I can't make it home.
Okay, hold on. I think I got that. Did he say that he gonna leave his problems on the floor and he gonna get so high that he ain't gonna even be able to make it home?
Oh yeah, yes sir. That's Wiz Khalifa for you, sir.
Okay, but is that kind of like real of what's happening in the world?
Oh yeah. Like, I think it's a lot of problems in a way, so people drink and smoke just to get rid of their problems.
Okay. Can I switch to the politics real quick before we wrap up our show? I like that song. So, here's the deal. As y'all know, there's getting ready to be another president. And ain't no black folks running this time, okay? However, somebody's running. Is the presidency really an important job?
I'll be honest, yes it is, because it's all about the government, about the laws, about everything. And I'll be honest, I think it's Barack Obama's time is starting to begin. It's starting to go away. So yeah.
Okay, well, he finished the 8-year term almost, so he's going to be gone. But they got some new people coming up. Have you been paying attention to it, or is this important to kids?
No, I don't think it's more important to me no more. I think it's more of a popularity contest. But I think while we have Barack Obama, he did a good job. First black president, you know. He's different. He made a lot of changes. He did the best he could.
Well, in my generation, we knew that we wasn't supposed to ever become president, so I didn't think that I'd be able to see it. But there's a new gangster in town. His name is Donald Trump. Are y'all paying attention to him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that man gonna get it, honestly.
Okay. He actually got on the air when they was asking him about somebody, and he said, if I had dude close enough to me, I'd make him get on his knees. You don't talk like that when you're trying to run for a president, okay? But he's showing he gonna be a gangster. Do y'all realize he ain't the first gangster to actually get in?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do you know who the first one was?
There's probably a lot of them.
Let me break some history down to you. Ever heard of the Kennedys?
Oh, yeah.
John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy.
Okay. And then before that, there was Joe Kennedy, the daddy. Daddy used to be a bootlegger, running booze from Canada, bringing it down here to the United States when we had prohibition that you couldn't do it. He was doing it anyway.
Oh, yeah,
and then to throw it back off into the government's face, he said, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm running y'all because all y'all doing is drinking my booze anyway. My son's going to become president. They thought he was lying. He did. He got his head blew off a little bit later, but he made it happen. The other gangster was the Bush family. Bush family was rolling in opium, okay? That's hardcore drugs. Just in case anybody want to know, one of the first gangsters in California that hit Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and California was a dude by the name of Zapata. The essays who think they know about gangbanging, that was the first real gangbanger, okay? So, Donald Trump is a gangbanger. Watch out for that one. So, we're going to get some parting commentary from our young people, what the future looks like from their mouth. Talk to me. What does the future look like?
Well, I'll be honest, right now it's probably bad. So, yeah. So like to be honest, like this generation is just really messed up. I'm not gonna say that much, but like 95%, it's messed up really bad.
I hope y'all hearing this. That man had fear coming out of his mouth, okay? United States, what are we doing that we're going to be causing fear to our children? It's supposed to be about hope. Give me a break. Let me get another words eye view from our actual host. And just before he signs off, what does the future look like?
Well, the future's bright. We got to try to do the best we can because the world's changing. You know, we don't even have a black president anymore, but we made changes. We even had our first black president, so we making big changes. So we don't even know what's going to future the past.
Okay, was it just enough to be a black president? Did he do anything?
Well, I think he did enough to give more people hope. You know, see now the people my age. See, I'm 18, so I say when other people start getting older enough, they're gonna be like, yeah, well, if Barack Obama could do it, then I could do it. So I think he changed a lot of people's way of thinking.
You had a comment?
Yeah, about the generation, because Barack Obama is not about to be president. There's Bernie Sanders, there's Hillary Clinton, there's Ted Cruz. Ben Carson had his party, but not anymore. And now he's only, I believe, like 4 or 5 of them. And
Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. You're a kid. You ain't supposed to know this. 2, you're a black kid. You don't even sound black. Are you done with stereotypes? Does that mean that every time when people look at us, they think that we're supposed to be a certain kind of way?
Well, it's the future now, so we don't even think like that. That was, 50, I don't know how long. Since my man Martin Luther King made a difference, I think we all can thank him for that, you know.
Well, does that mean that I can start speaking like the rest of us too and don't have to act like I'm black anymore?
no comment. I'm sorry.
That's all right. We got to have fun with this too. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world's a stage. It's all about the part that you play. We want to thank you for joining our show. And remember, it's about what you're going to do. Don't be dependent on nobody else. Signing off. Thank you for joining us on Grassroots Talks.
All right, see you guys.